Hello and welcome back to Firefly Royal Flush. I'm your game master, Anvil242. We're now going to hear a recap of what happened last time we played.
Who's doing that?
You are.
Me?
Yep.
I'll be honest. It's been a minute. Not going to be me.
All
Well,
right.
you can just
I got
scroll over to
away.
Discord and read it.
I got away from Alice McAllister from episode 2. The janitor says she would like us to pick up a piece of equipment and bring it to her. A gene splicer. We need to fly from Red Star to kill the Darso at a planet called Ghost. I suggest we pick up some cargo. I contact John Abernathy. He gives us some excellent glassware. They need calibrated glassware. Atticus gleans that a third gene splicer is cutting edge tech. We run to two thugs owned by the former owner of the Royal Flush. Felix decided to explain that they would be better off leaving. On the way, we ran into a drifting Firefly class called the Potluck. Amelia hailed it, no response. We board it. Major fight. They have power, but the engines are down. Amelia, Elwood, and Atticus go to the bridge. Felix goes to the cargo bay and decides to steal everything he can find. A large, muscular Asian man was found in the pilot's chair catatonic. He's alive. Bring him around. His name is Li Xiong Mao. His hands are hamburger and he's covered in blood splatters. He went to sleep in his bunk, woke up where he is, and everyone's dead. We decide that Blue Sun Corp is working on creating sleeper agents similar to Manchurian candidates. One of the new passengers was arguing with the settlers as Lee went to sleep, arguing about food being stolen. There were 14 in total on the ship, one of them being the strange Blue Sun passenger. We decide it's better off to inform the Alliance. We don't want any entanglements. We find 13 bodies in the galley positioned in the chairs, but clearly not all killed there. We review Captain Simmons' logs, and a guy in a grey suit called Mr. Johnson is the last passenger that Lee referred to. Johnson has a corp ID from Blue Sun, a bizarre pen, and blue latex gloves. Amelia pockets the pen, and we send a wave to the Alliance. They want us to tow it to Ghost to rendezvous with them. Amelia searches Young Mal's stateroom. He was an employee of Blue Sun, but washed out. Seems he killed them all. We discuss what happened, and we come down to the following scenarios. The Manchurian candidate was Mr. Johnson the target of Lee's handler? Did he, Lee, go apeshit and murder everyone when he saw and or heard Johnson? Was there a code word in the argument that set off Lee? Or 4, was Lee running from Blue Sun and Mr. Johnson caught up with him? We meet the Herkimer, which is an Alliance destroyer. Amelia has figured out the pen, and it's a weapon Blue Sun was developing. It works from utilizing ultrasonics. Lieutenant Osborne and his soldiers board the potluck and give us grief. We don't speculate as to what happened, but instead provide him with the facts, man. The Atticus decides to spill the beans. Shaking my head. We suggest it's just supposition on our behalf. Osborne arrests Lee and will contact us about possible salvage. Clear to land in Ghost, and that's it. 6 weeks ago. 6 weeks later, we are here.
Yeah.
You were sick, and on March the 5th and on March 19th, we had a lack of people.
Yep. All right. Very good. Anybody have any questions about that?
That was a pretty much a good way of jogging the memory. Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome. Although you made me read it, and now I'm going to sound like crap on the recording, but that's okay.
It's not like anybody is listening to it.
Do we have any comments as of the six
Yes,
weeks?
one. It should be a podcast.
And they probably have all forgotten about us by now because YouTube's algorithm has moved on.
Oh, yeah, by far.
That's all.
Should be a podcast. Interesting take.
Should be a podcast. Because he would find it easier to listen to our 2 or 3 hour long podcast than watch a 2 or 3 hour video.
He doesn't have
That's
to watch the video; he can just listen to it.
Oh yeah, I understand that. Just those are the comments we're getting. So you arrive on Ghost. You land at the capital city. Um, it's a Saturday night, when you finally clear up everything with the Alliance and you're free to go. Ghost is known for its medical research and its casinos.
Oh dear.
Tomorrow is Sunday, so you'll have to wait until Monday to go pick up your gene splicer.
Okay, I'm going to the
Okay.
casino
Gotta go pick up a jeans splicer.
on
Yep.
Monday.
On Monday, yeah.
Sweet.
Because it's 500 years in the future, but they're still using the Gregorian calendar.
What are we gonna do to occupy ourselves?
I'm already going to the casino. I'm already left.
You literally, as soon as the as soon as the boat touches down, see you guys. I'm out.
Yeah, I'll see you on Monday.
uh,
Uh,
Felix isn't a gambler, but he's probably gonna go with you, just to make sure, like you don't get into any trouble at the casino.
Oh, you spoil all my fun.
Well, no, I don't want to wake up on Sunday morning and find out you're in prison. Like,
I'll go with them to the casino as well. I didn't get my debt, by not visiting casinos. So,
oh
yeah.
god, I'm gonna be babysitting the gamblers.
Amelia?
I mean, someone has to watch the ship. I think put Bester on that.
Put Bester
He'll
on
just
that?
cause trouble.
Yep.
He'll just cause trouble on the planet.
Yes.
Um, well, there's a gambling house. Was there anything else?
Well, I mean, there's everything else. It's a city with people in it, but it's renowned for its casinos and its
Casinos.
medical research facilities. How's that? That makes sense. I mean, you could probably go find a nice restaurant and have a dinner. There's maybe an art house that has a play or an art show or something. You could probably find something like that.
We'll do that.
To do that.
Get some. Yeah, go get some dinner and then see if there's like a play or something to go see.
All right. You do. Uh, uh, there's a place that has uh, there's an Asian place, uh, and then there's a steakhouse you go to. There's plenty of mom and pops out there. Um, just whatever you're in the mood for. Just keep in mind that some foods may not have made the transition to the verse from Earth that was.
Earth it was. Very very fancy.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go with I guess, the steakhouse.
All right, you'll go to the steakhouse. Bring some money. Steak's expensive.
Oh, hopefully I have money.
Yeah, you guys got money. You still have all your glassware to sell, though. But we won't worry about it. You find a steak place that you can afford, and you sit down. You have a nice steak dinner with some beverage of your choice. I don't know what kind of wine goes with meat, red meat, so I'm not going to even guess. And then you find a place that's not too far away that is having a revival of the Mikado. So, musical theater.
So he listens to Three Little Mates from school.
Yep. Hey, that's
Oh,
what she
no.
wanted to do. That's what she's doing. You guys, however, chose to go to the map that I have.
Who says we don't derail you?
Can you see that, McGarra?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. You get the casino. It is all about flashing lights, and there's entertainment of naked people. There's music. There's hostesses. There's a bar. There's tables around. It's all here. It's just what you would expect.
I look around for a high stakes poker game.
High stakes? What do you mean by high stakes?
I still don't know the money situation in this world, but whatever large amounts of money
So not your $5
being bet.
table.
$50, $100,
Okay.
$50 minimum bets, something like that.
$100. That'll be a mid-level.
Okay, I'll go
Apparently,
with that
you,
to
you
start with.
need to you need to qualify to get to the big tables.
Of course, gotta know
Yeah,
people.
yeah. So you sit down and you start playing whatever game it is that they're playing. Poker. What is the game they call? Was it
Podcast done.
Tall Card? I can't remember. They had a card game for the Firefly universe. I can't remember what it's called.
I can't think of
Oh,
it.
Yeah. So you sit down, you start playing. Uh, they don't seem like your caliber of player, so
oh God,
you think this should be
it's called,
pretty easy.
it's called Tool Card.
Tall Card, yeah, okay. Felix, are you hovering, or are you gonna enjoy some gambling? Are you gonna drink and
I'm gonna drink, but it's gonna be like a case of I'm sipping at the bar. Like I have a beer, I'm nursing it, and I'm making sure my friends aren't losing too much money or getting themselves in trouble.
okay? Atticus.
Uh, I am looking at finding a table that would be like blackjack, but in the future.
They
So
still
trying
have
to find a black.
blackjack.
Okay,
They still have blackjack.
I'll find a
Yes.
blackjack table and sit down and play a couple. Not looking for the high end tables, more like the low end, but a couple games here and there. Keeping an eye around the room.
Right. Are you playing honestly?
Talking to me or him?
No, I'm talking to Atticus.
Um, for now, yes. For now, just I'm letting chance, quote unquote chance, take over.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna try to cheat.
All right. Give me a social influence roll,
Okay.
and your target number will be a very simple 12.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? That doesn't seem pretty simple, but all right. Okay. All right. So here we are. I know I don't have any big damn hero dice.
Well,
I
everybody
we
has
start with
one plot point.
do have one plot point, which I can you choose to spend after
Actually,
the
can I
roll if
say
I
that
want to.
carried over because this is a part two of an adventure?
You
Technically, it
say
is a
what?
part two.
Yeah, we'll say it carried over. So if you had anything left over at the end of last session, you can have it. If you didn't, then you didn't. You still start with one plot point if you had nothing.
All right. It looks like I had 2 plot points and 2d8 big damn hero dice.
All right.
So I'm gonna add. Well, I get to add 2 of them together, but I could spend a plot point to add 3 if I wanted to, right?
Yep. Think
Okay.
about all the stuff you have that you can use.
I'd like to use the fact that I'd like to use my debt if I can because well, what am I get? What am I rolling again? Like, what do I know?
You're just rolling
Is it just
against the table at this point.
okay? Oh, can I use?
So it's
Can
like
I?
they've dealt a card and it came up a 20.
Okay. Can I use my debt to say that I've played quite a few games of poker, so I kind of know what to look for?
Yeah, but you have a debt, so you're not really good at it. You can use it as a D4 and get a plot point, though.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
All right, have a plot point. And
You mean
roll a dice
blackjack?
and add a
Um,
D4.
Yep.
What's
Let's go. Hold on. Add a D4. Okay, so add a D4 in there. I will get a plot point. Oh, nope. I have 3.
Why did you add 3 plot points to yourself?
I had 2 already, and I got 1. I still have 3. I accidentally took 1 away. Okay. I will spend 1 plot point to add one of my big damn hero dice.
okay?
Probably not going to get it, but might as well try.
Well, now before you do that, before you spend a plot point, remember you can do that after you roll.
Okay. Well, in that case,
I just want you to be sure that make sure you got the
I keep
roll,
forgetting that.
and then see if you can
All
do
right.
it.
Came out to a
13.
13.
Okay, very nice. And you've got a 4 on your. Very good. You uh, managed to draw a 21. It was a 5 card 21. So
Hmm.
21 the
Hmm.
hard way, but you pulled it off. Congratulations, you win. Felix, you're sitting at the bar
Yeah.
watching over your pals, nursing your beer. I want you to give me a mental notice roll, please.
mental.
Mental notice. Your target number. Did it not roll?
Yeah, it says 9.
Really? Where is it? I don't see it.
Um,
It was a 4 and a 5.
Okay,
yeah,
okay. I believe you. You had 9. Your target number is 9.
7, and I'll use a D8 big damn hero dice that I've left over. Do, 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 do. Hallelujah.
Okay. I'm not seeing any of those rolls. They're just not showing up. All right. So I'm assuming from your hallelujah that you passed.
Yeah, so 7 plus A, 15.
All right. So that will give you a D8 big damn hero die because you beat the number by more than 5.
Hey.
You notice that there's a waitress who's going around the table that Elwood's at, and she is giving drinks to all the gamblers, and she likes to bend over and display the cleavage, which you enjoy, I'm assuming. Um, but she also uses that as a distraction to maybe palm a couple of chips off the table while she's doing it.
Hmm.
It looks like she's about to serve Elwood his drink of choice.
Um, I'll let Elwood know.
Okay, how you going to do that?
Uh, I'm going to try to, want to walk up, beer in hand, and I'm going to make it look like I'm like sort of like looking at the game.
Mm-hmm.
as you do. And then, yeah, I'm going to try to. Mm, I mean, to be fair, there's no way to really discreetly do this, so I'm just going to sort of like, go up to him, stand next to him, and just sort of like whisper, what's going off.
Okay. So you gotta tell him the waitress is palming chips.
Yeah. And before I go back to the bar.
Yeah. All right. What do you do anything with that information?
Or do I hear it first of all? Because he was whispering in a loud place.
Yeah, we'll assume yes.
uh,
Okay, well, I'll keep an eye on Patrick when she delivers my beverage, and if I see a Parma chip, I'll grab her wrist.
All right. Give me a social notice roll
All right, I gotta remember how to do this.
versus whatever I just rolled. I still can't see
So
it. That is this
you
disheartening.
so you click on the dice or the plus because it's been 6 weeks.
Uh, you click on the dice in front of that thing
Oh,
in front of the
the
skill.
that's right. Social and notice, right?
Uh
You
huh.
said.
Yep.
Okay, and I shall roll. Now am I rolling for effect, rolling for total, aren't I?
Voting for total. And if you have any other dice you want to add before you roll, now's time to do it.
No, but I'm going to use my big damn hero dice.
Well, wait to see what you rolled then, because I don't
It's
know what I
6.
rolled. What did I roll?
You rolled. You rolled a 11.
I do not know why it's not showing up. I rolled an
Because you're
11.
rolling as Felix for some reason.
Oh well, even though. Oh well, all right. Here, I won't do that. Let me try to go roll again here. Don't count this. This doesn't count.
201.
Yeah, nothing. I'm not seeing it. Huh.
Oh,
All
you
right.
may have to go
Try
out and come back in.
try scrolling.
I am scrolling.
Like
I'm not seeing
weird.
anything.
Okay, so I want to use a plot point to reroll my big damn hero dice. So
Right.
I hit the plot point, right?
Yep.
Yes.
You got it.
And then I click the dice, then I just roll a d10, right?
Yeah. You click the roll in front of you where your big damn hero dice are, and it will roll the
Okay.
dice and subtract it from it. I believe.
Add to pool.
Yep.
Okay, what happened? It didn't do anything. Hold on. Okay. Close that. Try this again. So click that. Click add to pool. It's not doing it. I'll roll a d10 then. So it's, oh damn it, rolled off a freaking 9. So I got a total of 11 versus your 11.
Uh, maybe she's doing something. Maybe she isn't. Hard to say. Uh, you don't notice anything.
Well, here's what I'll do. If I don't notice anything, and she's bending down to give me my drink, I'll whisper. I wouldn't keep doing that if I were you.
She gives you a wink and moves on.
Okay. Did I count my chips again? Do what? Am I missing any?
You don't seem to be.
Okay.
But the night proceeds fairly straightforward from there. Atticus, you play well, but you're not. You know, you're doing
Bad luck.
you're doing slightly better than even. So
Okay.
you'll maybe leave out of here a couple $100 richer. Elwood, you're a bit better at it. Go ahead and give me a social and gambling roll.
Social influence and gambling, or
Yeah.
just social and gambling?
Oh well, you'll
Social.
get influence. If gambling's under influence, you'll get both,
Okay.
and you'll roll against whatever I just rolled. I still can't see it.
7. You rolled a 7.
All right.
And I rolled a 19.
All right. That is 19. How do you get that?
14, sorry.
14.
No, it
That's
doesn't. Well, it's not adding my. No, hold on. It only added my two
it.
D10,
It,
D12.
it
Didn't
only
add it.
does. You take the best of two.
Oh.
Do the highest two.
Okay, so I got my 14 then.
All right. So you beat me by more than 5. So you get a D12 big damn hero dice.
Do I?
Yeah, I'm gonna
And a,
I'm gonna refresh this to see if I can't get uh, back to seeing my dice rolls. I'm gonna make a test roll.
yeah, you're old mate.
Okay, very good. All right, there you go. That's fine.
Kira's getting his food.
All right. And so Elwood, what did you roll? You got the big damn hero dice. You beat
14.
me. Yeah,
14.
you're up a couple grand.
I will cash out.
Yeah, and head back to the ship. It's
While I was playing, I was just generally chit chatting and seeing if there was any rumors that might have anything to do with what we're doing or what's happened with that, with the last chance, whatever it's called, not last chance, the
potluck.
other ship, like
Um, um, no one here would have heard anything about that.
okay,
Um, the clientele here is mostly uh, corporate employees.
okay,
They are mostly employees of the Comantix Corporation, which pretty much runs the medical research facilities on this planet. They are friendly but not forthcoming, if that makes sense.
well,
They'll
they keep things close to the chest.
yeah, they'll ask you all kinds of questions. Oh, what's it like to have be a free trader and having your own ship? The freedom must be great. You can just set your own schedule and they'll. It's more like they're trying to get to know you than the other way around.
Fine. I don't share anything spectacular. I give them the usual spiel.
Yeah. All right. And it's how late do you plan on going to the casino?
When I'm a couple of grand up and I'm not drinking a whole lot, I'm just sipping.
Sure.
'Cause
Uh,
I'll just make the signal to Felix and say I'm getting up and cash my chips in,
all right.
and I toss the thing to the dealer. All that
All that
palaver.
happily gambler stuff. That will get you out of there about 2 a.m.
Sounds good.
Are any of you did get drunk, or are you all nursing your drinks?
I'm nursing mine. I'm
All
not
right.
trying to get drunk.
So,
On the way out, if they sell it, I'll buy a bottle of scotch that we can drink when we get back to the ship.
oh,
And toast.
absolutely. Um, how old do you want it?
20 years.
20-year scotch?
Oh,
Well, okay. That'll take about half your winnings.
That's fine.
Yep. All right. And you'll get back to the ship. You'll notice that this town, it's not what you've come to expect from a town known for its casinos. It's very clean. It's very orderly. Uh, there's no graffiti. There's no drunk people getting sick in the streets. No shady characters trying to follow you back to your ship, anything like that. It is very, very polite and comfortable.
Yeah, when we get back to the ship, pour everybody a glass, and then I say, I'd really, really like to see if we can extract, after we're done with our business, extract Mr. Lee from his current predicament. I don't like seeing people get railroaded. This is no fault of his own, possibly.
Okay. Um, all right. So
I've been musing on it, I say.
you're
Pondering.
pondering. Are you pondering what I'm pondering, Atticus?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes, brain.
I think
Indubitably.
I think so, Elwood. But where are you going to find a pair of bright green overalls at this time of night?
Exactly.
Amelia, you are you a fan of the arts, Amelia?
A slight appreciation for it.
This was not a very good presentation of the Mikado. Uh, there's a the lead actress was a ham, um, and she was just chewing the scenery all night. The main male lead seemed hesitant and quiet. It was. I mean, the music was good, the singing was all right, but the acting was uh, bare bottom, second rate crap. Dinner theater type stuff. Which you're far from the core worlds. That really doesn't surprise you much. It probably surprised you more that they would attempt to do something as ambitious as the Mikado out here in the sticks. Even though the city is a city, it's good size and cleaned up.
Yeah, it sounds like they've corporate regulated world where they clamp down on anything.
Yep.
Goddamn
Like
corpos.
probably a bunch of bureaucrats that are holed up here that reminiscent of the cult or core worlds. So
Mm.
All right. So you get back to the ship maybe a couple hours beforehand, before the rest of the crew. Uh, I forgot his name.
Who?
Bester.
Esther,
Bester.
Mister.
You find him on the mess deck. He's kind of tinkering with some engine doohickey or what. Uh, kind of pissed off that he always gets stuck with first watch in port. But as soon as he sees you walk on board, says, "All right, I stand relieved," and he just gets up and bolts for the exit.
Okay, so that's before we get home.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
He's going to see if there's something to do in town anywhere.
as he bolts, Mio's gonna like, kind of yell back, "Don't get into any trouble."
What? Me? Trouble? Heck no.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Lay low. Don't go to the brothels.
There are brothels? Sweet. And off he goes.
No, no, they're not. Nope, there's nothing here.
No, he's gone. He's out looking for non-existent brothels. There might be a companions guild. He'd be safe there. He'd be broke there, but he could probably swing
Yeah, I
it.
don't think he
That's
could
assuming he
afford
can
that.
afford it.
Yeah.
And so you get back to ship. Everything is quiet. You go to bed. There's
Well,
there's
hold
no
on.
waves on the from the cortex or anything.
Oh, Amelia goes to bed.
Okay, well you guys
Okay.
do whatever you want.
Well, I was just saying, when I got back, I did announce something about possibly helping Mr. Lee out of his jam.
Right.
Wanted to see what everybody else had thought about that.
I mean, Amelia went to bed.
That's fine.
So.
I'll tell you about it in the morning. And the other ones are conspicuously silent. And there's my response.
Perhaps. Um, but
All right.
you can discuss it in the morning when everybody wakes up, because he's been in custody for less than a day, so nothing crazy is going to happen. But you wake in, you get up and leisurely. It's Sunday morning around 10 a.m. You know, you can make
It's
yourself some
Bester back.
breakfast. Bester is not back yet.
Felix, go find Bester.
Copy that. I, I start marching down the corridor, screaming, "Where the are you?"
I would start with the cop shop. Drunk tank.
Yeah, I check the ship first. Obviously, if he's not in, then I don't find him. And then try to ring him. Um,
Uh,
if we have, sort of
if you have
mobile,
comms, of course, yeah, of course you have
yeah.
comms. Uh,
See if he picks up.
he after it beeps a few times, you kind of get a yeah, what? And then a female voice in the background said, "Who is it, Bestie?" Oh no, what, huh?
Get your slack ass out of bed. You're wanted.
What? Are they on to me again? What did I do this time?
I'm going to come back into the conference room and just hand the sort of comm link over. I don't get paid enough to deal with drunk people.
Bester?
What? Yeah, what is that you, boss?
Yeah, do you want to still have a job?
Well, yeah. What? I thought the cops were after me.
No, you're not here on the ship. Get your ass back now. You got 40 minutes.
Okay. She's like, Bestie, one more time. Yeah, I think I could do it. Click, click, goes off.
All right, well. Okay. How did that happen? Patrick, I'm missing one of my eagle counters.
Uh, I gave you 6.
And I've only got 5.
Which ones do you have?
No, number 4 is missing, but anyway,
All
it's beside the point.
All right.
Yeah.
So anyway, an hour later, Bester comes stumbling back on the ship. He looks happy.
I said 40 minutes.
Yeah, and he's 20 minutes late.
I'm deducting 20 minutes pay.
You're just going to put, well, it won't be Microsoft Excel, circa 2500, and 20 minutes late, deduct pay.
Yep.
They brought back Clippy.
Yes, they did, because it was not annoying enough. All right. I'm gonna do some research on the wave to see if Lee has been mentioned anywhere.
You're gonna research on the Cortex?
Mm-hmm. Cortex, I mean, yeah, sorry.
Then that's gonna be a. I think that's going to be a mental operate roll.
Oh, I'm awesome at that. Mental operate. Patrick, did you see your dice roll?
Target number 9. Yep, I see it. It says Elwood, but it's not really. It's because you're the last person I clicked on.
I got 6, but I'm going to use my big damn hero dice.
Okay.
Whoops. Sorry. Let me reduce that back to 1 and then click the right thing. And then let's try this again.
Ping.
No, that's just not working for me. All right.
We'll just subtract the die and roll it manually.
I know. That's what I'm doing right now.
We can do the math.
Can do that now. I think.
Okay.
So I got 14.
Hey, guess what? You beat me by 9 again. By 5 again.
Hey, like another big damn hero dice.
Yep, it'll be a D8 this time.
Okay. It's easy. I just click the button.
Yep. Um,
All right.
there's a report that they have found a derelict spaceship and with a murdered crew and taken a person of interest into custody.
Does it
Um,
say where they're holding them?
they do not. It's it's really more like a police spotter kind of announcement. It's up there with guy got drunk over here, and somebody stole the street sign at the corner of Vine and Mahogany, whatever. Just the goings on. You as you're looking at the list, you see it's not very long. That is the derelict ship is definitely the most interesting thing in the list of things that happened over the last couple of days.
Gotcha.
Has been reported. I mean, he's in the custody of the Alliance Navy. Your research will tell you that there's an Alliance Navy base on the outskirts of town, because obviously you don't want one of those right in the middle of town because they're launching ships back and forth and they explode and cause damage.
So, knowing the laws and customs,
Mm.
when you're in custody of the Alliance Navy, are you allowed an attorney?
Uh, when they charge you, yes. If he
If they
asks for
never
one,
charge
he can
you,
get one earlier. But there's no record showing any charges have been filed yet.
I'm going to call around and find an attorney and give him his name and tell him to go find out what's going on.
All right. Well, you're getting a lot of answering machines. It's Sunday morning.
Yep. Usually they have like a message thing, so I'll just
Yeah,
hope
yeah.
I
You're
struggle into this.
you're leaving messages. That's fine. But yeah, you're not gonna really get hold of anybody. I mean, you guys can do what you want for the day. Um,
I would like to check the Cortex to see if there's been any news of missing medical equipment.
oh yeah, you'll get the same. You can look at the same list that Captain or Elwood pulled up, and there isn't.
Okay,
Um,
cool.
you've got an address in town to go pick it up at you know 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Fair.
You know,
Hmm.
Well, what do you guys want to do? Because I'm busy all day calling attorneys, apparently.
Oh, yeah. Please, for the love can you get this person out of jail? Yeah, 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 sure, sir. My rate is 1,000 somethings per hour.
On a Sunday.
Oh yeah, he's not getting out till Monday. It's not
Nope.
happening.
hell,
Um.
he probably won't even be reviewed for charges until Monday. He's just probably being held for you know
Yep.
something to happen.
Um.
So
Yeah, I've got nothing besides that. I mean, can't think of anything.
all right, then you guys can consider it a free day, and we can skip ahead to tomorrow morning. Who's
Sounds good.
going to pick up the equipment?
I'll go
All of us.
as or all of us. Yes, I'd like
Yeah,
all of us.
I'm making best to stay on duty again.
All right, he's got a hangover, so he'll be
It's
fine.
lasted 2 days.
Yep.
Okay.
And later on this afternoon, he's going to come see you, Doc. He's got some strange itching and a rash in a spot.
Oh, fantastic! I give him the talk, give him some meds, and send him on his way.
Uh,
You should
so
use the mercury cure from like the 19th century.
Oh God.
I'm not trying to kill him. All right.
Just give him some laudanum.
This will
It'll be fine.
this will definitely cure up your issue and everything else that you have going on, like life in general. It'll cure that.
You don't want to use the hot wire scraping of the urethra? 'Cause that's what they always threaten
So,
us with in the Navy.
what the?
The silver bullet.
Wow.
Yeah, that's an old wives' tale, that one.
So anyway, Atticus is going. Who else?
Me.
All right. Anyone else?
Would my I'm going to ask Atticus. Do you think that you want me there? Because
Um, if this is a honest to God pickup operation, as long as we can bring it back to the ship with no problem, I don't see why we need a lot of people.
you have fun. My presence there is just going to aggravate things.
People
I
need
Neil,
to.
go.
rock up in my knitted sort of hat, rifle slung over my shoulder. Yeah, no, you're going in jail, pal.
Yeah, I feel like I keep an eye on, make sure no one
Okay. So
takes the
Elwood and
ship
Atticus are
till we get
going.
back.
Amelia, you're not going?
No, Amelia's going.
Oh, okay. It's across town. You renting a car? Or are you taking a cab?
Take a cab.
All right. Then you arrive at the destination. Can all see that?
Yes.
All right. It is a clean, spotlessly clean medical equipment place. They've got you know displays and all that stuff, and you get there, and this little Asian girl behind the counter looks up and says, "Hello, can I help you?"
I'll let Felix talk. No, yeah, not Felix.
Atticus.
Atticus.
We're here to pick up for uh, I believe it's
Alice McAllister.
yeah, we're here to pick up for Alice McAllister.
Okay, let me see. She starts flipping through. Do you have a purchase order number?
No,
Yeah.
he didn't give. Do we?
Yes, we do. I hand
Okay.
it to her.
All right. She looks at it. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, a Generation 3 Gene Splicer, model 18793. Okay. Will you be picking that up today, or shall we deliver it to your address?
You can deliver it to our ship.
All right. I just need a signature here and your birth number.
Go ahead, Atticus. Sign your life away.
Uh,
Birth number
uh,
being where your ship is parked, not your birth date or children or anything.
yeah, fair enough. I'll sign off on it. Put our dock where we're located. Jesus, like, what do they want? No. All right, cool.
Okay, that all seems to be in order. We can have that delivered late this afternoon. Um, do you have sufficient space for the item?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless it's
Oh,
like 50 tons.
no, it's like 2 tons.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. I mean, it's not huge. Well, it's about the size of a car, maybe.
Okay. We have room for. We've assessed that we have room. If not, we'll make room.
Oh, you guys got plenty of cargo space. Uh, all right. Will you need someone to help you set it up?
Nope. We just need it dropped off. Um, and we'll take care of it from there.
All right. Very well. We'll be there between 2 and 5 p.m.
Very good.
Make sure someone is there to let us in
Oh,
and sign for delivery.
okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you and have a nice day. Thank you for shopping with our store.
Insert store name here.
Insert store name here.
Uh, okay.
All right. So we'll go back to the ship. You can do whatever you want in town. You still got a couple hours before 2 o'clock. A few hours before two
Yep.
o'clock.
Oh,
On the way.
Sorry. Hey, John.
Oh, I was gonna say on the way back, I recommend that we kind of be cautious, just to be sure nothing funny's gonna happen between the 2 and 5 until we get it and we're gone.
All right.
Have I had any luck finding an attorney for our friend Mr. Lee?
You got 2 or 3 phone calls back. They're asking for more information about what's going on, and once they hear that the alliance has got somebody suspected of murder, they usually back off because they're small claims lawyers. They're not ambulance chasers or anything like that.
I want a top criminal attorney.
Okay. You haven't heard back from him yet.
Okay.
You know what? No, you haven't heard back from her yet.
Well, do I know
let's
where
do
her
something
office?
different.
Do I know where
Um,
her offices are?
No.
Okay.
I say because I haven't made any preparations for a freaking lawyer's office.
You don't need to show it.
Yeah.
I was just going to go there and ask her in person.
Yep. All right. So, who's going to be on the deck when the stuff comes up?
Everybody, I think.
Everybody?
People can think of reasons not to.
I'll be there. I have to sign off on it.
Ooh, this map is big.
I'd like to have our Felix with us.
Of course.
Okay.
Which map is it? So I'm seeing as a missile right
I
now.
haven't moved it over yet. I haven't moved you
Oh,
guys
okay.
over yet.
Literally bringing the muscle.
I was just moving you guys onto the map so that when I
I
switch
tell
to
you,
it,
okay.
you'd see.
Felix is supposed to be a quick drop off, sign here, and we're good. But if something happens, I need you to be ready.
Right. Bringing the BFG.
Oh my gosh.
No grenades.
No, it's not a grenade. It's a rifle.
All right. So, let me
No.
see if I can't find what I'm looking for here. Oh, okay. I gotta look at my standard NPC file. There it is. No disintegrations. All right, so at about 3:30, you get a wave saying that they are ready to bring in your crates. So I'm going to assume that you pop open your cargo hold.
Yep.
Right. Some guys with an anti-grav platform are dragging this thing up onto your deck, and then 5 other people walk in. You recognize Alliance security uniforms and what looks like a doctor. As you get there, oh, now I gotta wait for Dean to come back.
Yeah. So let me get this straight. The delivery crew comes in, and then I'm
Drops off the
assuming they're not
package.
with the delivery crew.
They
They
co-
just followed him.
they come with the delivery crew.
I see.
The doctor is
Are they-
wearing a lab coat with the logo of the store you bought the stuff from.
Fantastic. Yeah, we'll need the person who dealt with what we're doing. I knew this was too good to be true. Had a gut feeling.
Well, it is a role-playing game.
Absolutely, and I've had years of it, years of experience.
I assume that this didn't go well.
Oh, that's we waited for you to come back. All
Sorry,
right.
because we have an air conditioner problem right now, so that's what I was talking to
I
my wife
got you.
about.
Okay.
Oh, you're good.
So yeah, the delivery crew drops off 2 crates, um,
Mm-hmm.
and a guy in a lab coat who has 4 Alliance security guards with him uh, comes up to Atticus and says, "Just sign here for delivery."
All right, I sign.
You sign. He looks up. He goes to smile at you and thank you for the office, and then he sees Amelia, and he kind of gets this surprised look, then this angry look, and then he says, "I wrote this down. Ameline Rousseau, you are bound by law for desertion from Alliance forces."
Oh snap!
So snap.
So
Wait a
her
minute.
real name was Emmeline. I never knew that.
This is this isn't about me. Oh crap. Oh.
I'm sorry, you
Um.
have me confused with someone else.
Um, are you trying to tell me I wouldn't recognize my sister who was reported dead 7 years ago?
Okay, I'm just like, all right, Patrick. While having a discussion here, can I do something die rolly?
Uh, you can certainly discuss it with me. Yeah.
I'm going to try the secrets. I'm going to use that plot point to discover the secret with a mental plus no action.
Okay. Sure.
So it's
Uh,
mental.
who are you? Who are you? Who are you sniffing?
Him to see.
Oh, him.
Actually, no. I'll do it on Emily. Emily. Amelia.
Amelia.
Yeah.
Amelia, I think will get to resist with a mental focus
Okay.
if she wants. She could just let you in. That way she wouldn't have to roll.
Oh no, she'll resist.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
holding
So
my
that's
big
a
hairy dice.
9. Amelia, you're resisting with mental focus. And anything else you think you can get away with?
Would you take? Debating on if I could use sneak or survive on the skill.
Hmm.
That or I guess maybe notice.
Uh, I'm going to say no because you're trying to keep this guy out of your brain, but I will let you use Veteran of the Unification War as a bonus.
Well, I'm a reader. It's not like I'm mentally reading her mind. It's just I'm looking at her body language and trying to read her.
Yeah,
Just saying.
and she's got some experience hiding these things.
Well, I'm going to throw a big game hero die in there if there's lots of different more
Well,
points.
that's I mean,
Mm.
uh,
Okay.
you guys play it how you want. So 10
Yeah,
versus
definitely
9.
going to do it. Yeah.
Oh, you still get your focus in there. Roll your d6 for your
Am I
focus.
according to Hoyle? Lucas?
No, no, no. Amelia's focus
Oh.
stat. Because the Veteran Unification War
Oh
is a third dice that you can also throw.
yeah. Shoot. I'll just roll it.
Just roll a d6.
Uh,
I don't know if I could type.
All right,
That's a
so yeah,
4.
it's still a
So
10.
yeah.
okay, so I'm going to throw in my D8.
Okay, so now you have succeeded.
I got 13 versus 10.
Yep, you've succeeded, and that will tell you, your reader, when you are in the presence of someone who is trying to keep a secret. Your action succeeded. Yes, she is definitely keeping a secret. Uh, the security sees Dr. Rousseau, says to arrest you, so they come up to arrest you, Amelia.
I step in front of Amelia and say, hold on a second, you're on my ship. And you're trying to arrest my captain.
Okay. He will butt stroke you.
One of the guys tries to
One
butt
of the
stroke me?
guards will butt stroke you. He rolled an 8. Would you like to not be hit?
I will try and fail miserably because I am not good at this. Oh, I rolled an 8.
All right. Attackers win. So take a. I did say butt stroke because that's what we call them here.
Except he's not stroking my butt.
So you take a concussed for D8 as a complication. Would
We don't
anyone
put,
like to go now that we seem to have devolved into physical
where do I
Yep.
altercations?
put where do I put
Here.
complications? I forget.
On your character sheet at the bottom, there's a place for complications. And
You
you'll
said
need
it
to
was a
remind me
D8.
when I'm rolling against you that you have complications because they add to the die roll.
Um, I would like to go next,
By all means.
and I'm going to pop the Alliance security that's in the back with
You-
my big gun.
You're going to shoot him.
No.
In yeah, I mean, I can
Okay, well, that's
fisticuff
what you
them, but
do
Yeah.
it. You said that's what you're going to do. Do it.
hey,
Uh,
they're,
you know, it may not mean anything, but I'm here for you.
hey, they're, they are
Yeah.
swamping us.
It's gonna be short.
I am not letting them drag people off the ship. He's getting shot.
All right. He's going to defend with a 7.
Oof. So
Which.
physical.
By the way, I rolled a run. Elwood, your complication goes from an 8 to a 6.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, it only stuns you being struck in the face by the butt of a rifle.
Yeah. So
So your target
physical.
number is 7.
Yeah. So physical shoot, two-handed weapons, and my signature weapon.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Throw all those dice in there. Take the top 2. Oh, look, it's a 1. But you win. You do a D10 complication, but I will buy that complication, have a plot point, and you were so excited that you dropped your BFG.
I finally got to fire it, and I dropped it.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
been so long since you shot it, you forgot what a great amount of
recoil.
kick it had. So yeah, you dropped it. This guy will just die.
Yeah, baby.
Oh,
And that's how we do things.
out in
This
the out in
guy
the
will
the the big dark, the big black.
they're they're NPCs. So I mean they're D8 NPCs, but they're just still NPCs. They don't last. All right, so Felix, you have gone. Who do you want to go next?
Um, do you guys want to go next?
Um, seeing as I'm down there, I don't know the positions of them, but I wouldn't mind going
It's pretty
next.
much where you see him.
You guys can go next.
Well, um, so does he have to pick somebody? Like he picks one of us to go?
Uh, yeah, that's pretty
Or
much how that works. He could
Okay.
pick me.
Alright.
Let's see if we can thin the herd first.
I'll go next, if that's
Amelia
okay with you.
is volunteering to go
Yeah.
next.
Volunteering.
Yeah.
There you go.
Amelia is going to grab Isaac and point her gun at him, put him into as a hostage.
All right. Then
She even knows his name. Gee.
It's on the
Let him
board
cook.
on
Let
the
him let him cook. Let him cook.
No, I'm just saying. That's secret.
Secret.
he
Oh, that's
is.
secret's definitely out of the bag. It's just a matter of time until we grill her on what the fuck happened here.
Okay, you need to beat a 5 because Felix has a
Physical.
character sheet, or Isaac has a character sheet.
Physical.
Physical. Yep. Gonna grab him.
Fight.
Fight seems like a logical thing.
You take veteran the Unification War.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna drop that to a D4.
Okay. What's that plot point? Good job.
Yep.
Have one.
Will you allow me to add my signature assets? Even though I'm not shooting him, more using it as a staple that I'm
The
gonna
threat of
hold him
shooting.
off. Yeah,
Oh,
the threat of shooting.
the peacemaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. You're threatening him with it, so you're using it. Wow. That's terrible.
Wow.
Oh
Yeah.
man!
That's terrible. You
Holy cow!
lose. Uh,
I have a plot point.
do you have a
Uh,
plot point to add one of those in there, or to add a big
yeah,
damage? If you use a plot point to add a third die, then you'll have a 6, which will win, which means you will win.
Because attackers win ties. Okay.
Correct.
yeah. That's.
Well,
Yeah,
he rolled a
I'll
5.
do that.
Okay.
All right. So since
I'll do that.
you have grabbed Isaac, he is now you're restrained. Let me go ahead and mark him as. Which one of these is restrained? Any ideas? Conscious, asleep, stunned, flying, paralyzed. This is all D&D shit. I had these
Held.
all set up for STA at one point, but this is a different game. So,
Held.
uh, is there a held?
If it's D&D.
Yeah, it's just not one of those. Here, I'll just say he's frightened. Um, but I mean, there's a thing that lets you change all of those. You can change the icons, what they're called, and all that stuff. Uh, but it takes so long, just so long. Okay, so Amelia, you also rolled a 1. I'm going to give you the complication that you have also uh, a complication at a D8. By the way, that you have dropped your peacemaker, so you've got him around the throat in a chokehold. So that's your complication. Who would you like to go next?
Atticus, and she's gonna say, Atticus, get the ship warmed up.
I will go ahead and make my way to
The bridge.
cockpit. Yep, as fast as I can.
Okay, let me. All right, fine. You will turn around and run up this ladder. You will head towards the bridge. That
Correct.
leaves. Since you went, who do you want to go next? Keep in mind that I still
The
have 3 guys that haven't gone yet.
uh I guess I have to pick because they've all gone, right? Or Elwood, have you gone?
Elwood hasn't gone yet.
Guys, as a group, what do you think? Elwood, should we let Elwood go or try to space it out and have one of the thugs go?
Have one of the thugs go so that they don't just like down us in like one
Okay.
turn.
We all okay with that?
Yes, because I'm not a fighter.
Okay. I will go ahead and let one of the baddies go.
All right. This thug steps back and shoots Felix.
That is an appropriate response after seeing his friend get downed. I
Bring
get
it,
it.
Felix,
hot tickety dog. Yep.
you will
Um,
want to roll
Better than a 12?
physical and fight, or you can, if you have something else you like to do, you can
yeah,
certainly make a
physical fight works.
physical fight. All right. Try to beat a 12. All right.
12. Yep.
Okay. So you have now earned yourself a D8 complication of wounded. And because he's gone, I will choose the next guy to go, which will be this fella, who steps up and puts his gun in Amelia's face. Let go of the doctor, surrender peacefully. That's what he
Get
does.
off my ship. Get off the ship, and I will accompany you with the doctor currently in Hull.
We're taking you in custody now, ma'am.
Not now. Not
Yes,
until you get
now.
off the ship.
Right this minute, we are taking you into custody. You are bound by law for assaulting an officer of the court. Drop it, or I will shoot you. And that muzzle is right in your face.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
And now I'll say Elwood can go.
Okay. I'm going to jump up and try to knock him and his gun away from his face.
Oh, this guy over here?
Mm-hmm.
All right. He is going to defend himself with his pair of D8s. Break for you, only a 10.
You have seen my character sheet, right?
I have, yep. Time to get creative.
How exactly would that be? By the way, I have a complication concussion, so do you want
Oh,
to add
that's
that
right.
in?
Here, let me roll another D8. Let me see. What did I roll before?
Well, actually, hold on. Before
Two.
we do a fight, I'm just going to say, look. Okay, too late, I guess. Decided.
8, 10, 11, 12. All right. Anyway, so you got to, I mean, they're going to roll a pair of D8s for whatever you do. It's because they're mooks. That's all they do.
Okay, well, what's the target number now?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I can't beat it, so it's pointless. Best I can get is a 12. Oh, that's fun.
You are out of plot points. You can. Oh, you're a gambler. You could try gambling. Give them something. Or you're a smooth talker. You definitely got that. Gift of gab.
Yeah, but I
Influence
thought
die roll for
you'd already fought. You'd already shooting. So
what?
thought you'd already shot the person, and I was or fought me off. I thought that was already what
He's
was
rolled
happening.
his resistance roll. I
Right.
don't
Okay.
have any choice with these guys they roll 2d8 for whatever you do
Okay.
to them.
So
So however
here's
you
the thing.
want to oppose that 14, by all means,
Skiff to
or
Gab
12.
and all that smooth talker stuff needs a plot point. I don't have any, so.
Okay. You
Uh,
can roll something out of d4, get a plot point, but that won't help you on this roll.
no, it won't. Well, yeah, I'm going to try to persuade him. I'm going to say, look, this is a standoff. You can shoot her, but you're not getting out of here alive. Do you want to take her prisoner? She's giving you a choice.
Okay, go ahead. Roll it.
Social and influence.
Uh-huh. Plus
And,
your smooth talker.
uh, oh, that's a D8. Okay. All right, social. Oh, you can delete all these things off. Get it clear. Okay. Social. Influence. Smooth talker. Fucking hell. This reminds me of the game last night.
Well, hey, this is pretty much the setup for the adventure today. So,
Well, he just got shot in the face, Amelia.
while you try to call, while you're trying to talk this guy down from holding in, this guy runs up and he is going to. Anyone? Anyone? Butt stroke him.
Ah,
He's going to strike my butt.
Oh, I forgot.
Again.
I got to roll another d8 because you're wounded. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You're getting butt stroked for 11.
Okay. Let me see if I can not beat that. Oh, that's magnificent.
Oh
I go
my
down the heat.
gosh. Yes. All
Yeah.
right. That
Okay.
I'm just
I'm
gonna
taking the rest of the night off.
I'm gonna take you out with that roll.
Okay.
Um,
Cool.
so that's your complication. You are unconscious.
That's a complication. Gee.
Uh-huh. And that's it for my guys, who are a little upset that you killed one of them. I'll just say,
I would be.
yeah,
Sorry.
they're pretty upset by that. I think they're showing an admirable amount of restraint here. So I will say it's now Isaac's turn. He's like, Emmeline, you can't win here. Save your friends and go quietly with these officers.
Well, anyway. I'm unconscious, so I'll just shut up.
Yeah.
But I'm going to point to the dead guy while I'm unconscious.
You knocked me out. You. Thank you for the ones, Dean. I appreciate them.
Already told me my deal.
You can
These
have
guys go.
you can have 2 plot points too, by the way, for your unconsciousness.
Right, she just repeated herself, Patrick.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So this guy will come up behind you, and he will. Do you have any complications?
Yeah.
What is it?
The dropped peacemaker. I was actually kind of curious because I just saw it when I went down. The nauseated. Did that clear away from the ship?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. The dropped
Uh,
peacemaker.
So you drop Peacemaker to D8. So I got to roll 3d8. I'm going to roll. He is tasing you. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so your target number is a 6. To avoid being tased.
Physical fight.
Physical fight.
Veteran of the Unification War.
Sure.
I'm gonna drop that to a D8 or a D4.
Gain a plot point.
Get up. Yeah.
Total of 9 versus my total of 6. You have managed to dodge. I didn't roll any ones, so he just misses you with the taser. Um, so I'll let you guys go next.
I'll go.
Go.
Okay.
Amelia's gonna drag Isaac with her slowly out the ship, hoping the other security guards follow.
You're going to drag him off the ship?
Yeah.
Let me see. Let's say he is going to uh, uh, not want that to happen. I'm looking at his character sheet. Okay, yeah. He is. You have to overcome his 7 to drag him off.
Physical fight.
Physical fight. Veteran.
Uh, yeah, veteran.
Uh huh. Oh, have a plot point of a D8 or a big damn
Or
hero
big damn
dice.
hero.
Yeah. So yes, you easily drag him off. Where would you like to drag him?
Out to the ramp. You
All
know.
right. So the ramp's over here. Actually, can I do that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You drag him over there. This one is going with you. Uh, this one is covering Felix. Let's make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Um,
Sorry.
and then Amelia, who do you want to go next?
Felix, and she looks, at Felix like the motion, like to Elwood.
Okay. Felix, did you understand that?
Um, I think so.
Okay. So what are you going to do?
I'm going to go over to Elwood.
And double tap.
Yes, the guy
Right.
who's actually paying me. Yeah,
I'm
beforehand,
kidding.
I
Rule
was
number
living in the
2:
shit.
double tap.
That's rule number 2. Double tap.
Yes, well, I appreciate you putting me out of my misery because the number of ones I rolled in the last 2 days, I don't think I need to be put out of my misery. Thank
All right. So you go over Felix to Elwood.
Mm-hmm.
He's unconscious, but not otherwise. I mean, he's wounded, but he's not in danger of dying anytime soon.
I get him to the medical bay.
Okay, so that means the last security guy will pick up his dead pal and cart him off.
And they're just gonna not take Felix with them.
They're not.
Okay.
They might be back for
So
him.
apparently they can just blow people away, Felix, and no problems.
Well, if they come back for me, they better be ready for that shotgun that's going to be rigged to my door.
he's like, I picked the wrong weapon to bring this time. Next time, though. Next time.
What was I thinking? Rifle can only kill one person at a time. Shotgun can kill many people.
Eh.
See? He's trainable.
Well,
Okay.
that went
He's not
well.
frightened anymore, so I'll just take that off. And then I'll come down here. They're stunned. Okay. All right. That's taken care of there. I'll go back to the Royal Flush. Uh, Felix has dragged our
Yep. I
intrepid
am
leader.
at this
Why
point.
is that there? Hold on, I'm trying to fix things. Atticus, that'll be gone. Up there, that'll be gone. I'm trying to get this set up. This map is also very big, and for some, oh, I know how to get rid of that. There you go. I don't use tiles very much, so we'll go to medical. Felix, you've dragged Elwood. You put him in a medical bed, and you call to Atticus. Uh, Atticus, give me a mental fly roll.
Mental fly.
I'm gonna see about what your target number should be. Okay, it's going to be systems twice, so that's going to be a pair of d8s.
Can I use the ship's doctor, bring it down to a D4 because I'm a doctor, not a pilot,
Um,
for
that
a plot
sounds
point?
amusing, so yes.
Okay.
Your target number is 9.
Target number is 9, you say?
Yep.
Okay. Oh. Okay. And total, can't think of anything else. You said it was a 9. I have to beat a 9.
Oh, no, you are the attacker in this case, so attackers win draws. Though you do get a d4 complication in that I don't know how to fly.
Sounds good.
Uh, you have been on the ship long enough to recognize where the start button is. Um, so, in all your frantic, you know, nervousness running up there, and realizing you hear the firefight going on down the hold. Um, that's all you've managed to do is to light off the engines. They're
Okay.
running at an idle. You're like, I was not the guy to send up here. And then Felix calls you, says, Doc, we need you in the sick bay.
I tell him I'll be right there. Make
Yeah.
my way down to the sick bay, um, and assess the situation.
All right. Yeah, you get there. Elwood's been clocked. You do. Give me a basic medical roll.
Okay.
Uh,
Uh,
no, you haven't
we have
taken
not.
off. The engines are on idle. Yeah, give me a medical roll. Elwood, you are sitting at a D12, unconscious.
Oh, I thought it was a D10. Sorry.
Well, you had 2 1s, so instead of D12. So, Doc, your target number, if you beat 14, you will remove all of his wounds.
Okay.
If you don't,
Uh,
you'll reduce his complications down to a D10, and he'll be conscious.
would he be considered incapacitated?
Yes.
Okay. Can I instead, if ship's doctor, use caring and go the extra mile? As I am caring to wounds. He's a crew member. He's injured, incapacitated.
Sure.
Cool. Okay, and then I have plot points, but I can wait until after the roll. Gotta remember that. All right.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think that's good.
I mean, despite appearances, this game is really in your favor.
Okay, so I don't get to no ones to re-roll. Say that.
You can spend a plot point to add a third die to your total,
I think I will.
which will
Um,
take you straight to 13 to 19, which is 5 more than the target number of 14, which will give you a D10 Big Damn Hero dice, and you have unconcussed the owner.
excellent.
Elwood,
Uh,
you may remove all of your complications.
and I'll let Felix know when that. Have you ever flown before, Felix?
You're that
Flown a
pilot.
ship?
I'm the
Felix,
pilot.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Because
I'm getting.
I have to ask, how many drugs are you on? Are you dipping into your
Not
own
a
supply?
not enough, and their nerves. Would you mind taking helm of the ship? Think I got it turned on.
Okay, I will do. I sort of look at Atticus over, like, I'll be watching you. You know, if any morphine goes missing, I know where it's going.
At least I'm the one keeping the count. And yeah, miracle
Okay.
worker. Ha, zap.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, Elwood, uh, you feel like somebody beats you up, but you're not otherwise harmed. You come to in the sick bay to see Felix and Atticus arguing about drugs. Then Felix runs off uh, to the bridge. What
So
are you
what the
doing?
hell's going on?
Well, I give him the Cliff Notes version of. Well, actually, all I know of is they accused her of being a deserter. They went to go stop her. Things escalated. Felix took a shot. One of them was downed.
Yeah,
I ran in to get the ship started. After that, I couldn't tell you.
but Amelia's gone with him, and Felix is trying to take off.
Yep.
Right now, her last thing was to get the engine running, so that's what we're doing. But I'm right now we can head down and see what was happening. See if she's still on the ship,
Yeah.
because I mean,
I'm
she might
assuming
be on
she's
the ship.
gone.
Is she?
Patrick is.
Felix can tell you. He was there. He saw it. He saw it all happen. He probably would
Okay.
have imparted that information before he ran off to the bridge.
That's fair. Recount basically what we know of so far
Well,
is that
Felix is going to be arrested because he killed an Alliance soldier, and Amelia's arrested. Okay. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So basically, you know, they turned up. Oh, you know, you're meant to be dead. Kind of, you know, the Jack Sparrow incident.
Mhm.
They wanted to arrest her. Initially, she was like, "No." Apparently, like the head honcho was her brother. I decided, in for a penny, in for a pound, and decided to shoot one of them because, you know, they were just like sort of,
Politely.
Mhm.
yeah. Well, they were, you know. I mean, I had a big gun. You know, they were fist fighting like barbarians. I ain't got time to hand wrestle. Okay. Um,
That's wild. Okay.
yeah. So I shot one of them, and He died like immediately.
As they do when you shoot freaking cannons at them.
Yeah, well, it's not called the BFG for no reason. You can't just shoot it into the surface of Mars. Clicky button says yes.
So anyway,
Okay.
no, go ahead. I'm just trying to work
No,
out
no.
what to do next.
Yeah, no, it's really a shit situation, isn't it?
Lots of shit. And we're chowing down.
mm. So 2 crew members locked up. We're now probably the whole ship is wanted. And we have cargo that we have to deliver.
One of those things
Here's
is
what
not like the other.
here's what I
One of those
suggest.
is not like the other, no.
I'm getting off the ship. You guys go deliver the cargo. I'll deal with Amelia because I wasn't the one shooting anybody. You, Felix, was, and you need to get off the planet right now.
How long would that trip take?
Weeks.
You can't leave you down there for weeks.
Well, here's
No
the choice.
support.
We abandon Amelia and she's done, and that's the end of that. Because we got to get him off the planet right now because he's going to get arrested.
Well, that doesn't mean the ship needs to be gone. We have smuggling holes.
We need. Well, they're just going to impound it and search the shit out, tear the ship apart and find him. So that's not going to work.
We could take the ship up and kind of just chill outside of space, or at least nearby.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, we're in a bind, and I'm not thinking straight. So, okay, what do you guys want to do?
Felix, what do you think?
I'm not paid to think and paid to follow orders. You know,
I just gave you an order. Take the ship, deliver the cargo, get yourself off this planet. I'll
Okay.
stay here and try to see what I can do about getting Amelia, or find out what's going on.
Okay.
You come back, contact me via wave, and we'll meet outside town or somewhere where we can meet off-brand.
That sounds good to me.
I'll go with Felix to make sure it's delivered, and nothing happens to the machine on the way there. I'm probably the only one who knows how to fix this if it breaks.
Okay. Well, Felix, you get to the cockpit, you sit down, get ready to take off, and you see on your display screen there in front of you this great big land lock symbol.
They've clamped us. Bastards!
And just so you know, this is not a physical lock. It's an electronic lock. They have overridden your computer's ability to move
Oh
the
yeah,
ship.
if it was a physical lock, I might have been able to do something. But if it's an electronic one, like Felix on a computer is like a monkey type in Shakespeare.
Yep.
Me press button.
Doctor, get the doctor to try to disengage it.
Let's see what I got for. That would be an operate, right?
Well, trying to avoid a land lock on your ship.
Yeah.
That
Try.
that will be challenging.
I mean, if it's an operate test skill, then maybe.
I would say it would be a mental, probably a trick at this point.
A trick?
Yeah, you'd have to convince the computer that you're not landlocked.
Okay.
If it's a trick, that's me.
Yeah.
I got a D12 trick. All right.
Oh,
Back up.
yeah, definitely you then. 'Cause, I mean, if it's a trick, then maybe.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, definitely you then. 'Cause, I mean, if it's a trick, then maybe.
Okay.
So you said a trick,
Mental
mental
trick?
trick. Sleight of hand work for this?
No.
No. Gosh, thank
No.
God you didn't roll 12.
No, but I'll split one of my plot points to make it a 14.
Well, thanks. You don't want me to leave, want them to leave then. Okay, so
Well, you have a criminal on board who shot an Alliance officer. They don't want you to leave. I think that's logical.
sorry, I'm chewing in your ear.
That's fine.
I'm going to use gambler as well. Distinction.
Yeah.
This is a gamble. I'm here for it.
Fuck.
16.
Ooh.
And
All
if
right.
necessary,
You know what? You know what? I am a fan of players. I'm playing to see what happens. You have managed to lift the landlock. You've convinced it that it is it's off a berth, and they've landlocked the little Alliance scout ship in the next berth.
I'm pretty sure he just the electronics hacking version of, hey, I think I'm supposed to be in the other line today. I'm supposed to be getting out.
Yeah.
grab my bag, my money, and get off the ship. Get gone, guys.
All right, Felix. Make sure. I guess I'll make sure that everything's battened down before we head out.
Okay.
Uh, there are plenty of strap tie-offs in the cargo bay, like you'd expect.
Yep.
The equipment is packed for shipping, so it is an easy thing to do. You stow it for space. Everybody who works on a spaceship knows how to stow for space.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, in the Navy, we called it stowing for sea, and you found out how good you are at it on the very first day.
If nothing broke.
On the very first day, you found out. So you're all experienced spacers. It goes off easily.
Yep.
Elwood, you've managed to get the landlocked bypass. You can take off at your whim.
As I said, I'm getting off the ship. They're launching.
Yep.
Yep. Cool.
You've beat feet. You're out.
Okay.
I tell Felix, it's like we need to get there and back faster than how we normally do.
And
So
faster. I give you a quick message as you leave. Faster and with using all of the stealth abilities that ship's got.
Oh yeah. Royal Flush. One of the card games. Ships have been. You've got electromagnetic shielding and laser cooling system. Smuggler's Delight. Well, you guys didn't take those. You took Wonder in a Card Game
mhm.
and Smuggler's Delight.
Smuggler's Delight's gonna be pretty good though.
But you did take Covert. When making a sneak roll with a ship, pilot may set a plot point to re-roll. And I don't recall exactly what the book has to say, so I will make the command decision that if you re-roll, you can choose which dice you want to re-roll.
That's reasonable.
Cool.
All right. So Felix, you're taking off.
Yep.
All right. Are you going to do it in a spectacular fashion, or just going to take off?
Um, I, considering we've been landlocked, they're probably not going to expect us to, be able to take off. But I am going to, take off quickly. Do a couple zigs, do a couple zags. But make sure that if there's like an AA gun, they're not going to just instantly shoot us down.
He's
right.
not moving much, sir.
Well, then give me a piloting roll. Because they're
Mental
not
or physical?
expecting your. I imagine it's probably mental.
Mm.
Okay, and evasive
Your target
maneuvers.
number is 3, so
Oh yeah,
it should
yeah.
be no problem because they are
Yeah.
not expecting it.
Okay,
However, you're not
um,
faster than the radio.
true. Yeah. So, and because I'm doing it, the diggy daggy evasive maneuvers.
Sure.
17.
Have a big damn hero dice of D12.
Yeah. Can't even spend the ones I've already got.
Yeah,
Um,
I finished eating.
you have managed to break Atmo without any problems. You seem to have caught the starbase security completely unawares. Now all you have to do is worry about the Herkimer.
The Herkimer?
Yeah, the
Yes,
Herkimer.
the Herkimer.
What
Yes,
is this?
it's that Lishu class Alliance destroyer that's in orbit. The ones you gave your Firefly to.
Oh yeah. Well, we have the ship can run silent, can't it?
You're going to try to sneak by?
Well, yeah. Well, because I mean, if they've landlocked us, it seems pretty stupid if they're not going to at least mention it to the ship in orbit. Oh yeah,
All
if
right.
this ship comes up, then
Then you
bomb.
will need to beat the Herkimer's roll.
Um,
Um,
I was gonna say they probably would still be caught off guard because they're probably confident in their lock. So, I mean, they probably lock a lot of ships down. I'd
well,
argue to say that they probably wouldn't have gotten a message.
Oh well.
you can make that argument, but I will deny it.
Darn it, God! Not enough kids. I understand.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ah,
Okay, so your target number is a 7. Uh,
Okay,
neither of you
so
have any complications at the moment, correct?
um, I have wounded.
No, it's gone down to D6 now.
Okay, so
Oh, wait a
D6.
minute. Oh, hold on. Let me roll my D8 to go with your wounded because I'm opposing you. Oh, that's better. So 7 plus 5 is 12.
Yep.
All right, target number 12. But your
Okay.
wounded goes down to 6.
What am I rolling?
You're trying to sneak past the Herkimer. It's a
Okay, so
fly, sneak, whatever. The
fly. That's mental. Let me pull up the royal flush.
Royal Flush. So yeah, you're sneaking. So you're going to
Systems.
use Smuggler's Delight, Covert, and I would imagine Systems. But you got Smuggler's Delight at a 4. How did that happen?
Probably the gaining the one plot point. That's probably so. Yeah, so
Yeah.
bump that back up to a D8. Yeah. So
Yeah. All right. So yeah.
so yeah, we're
yeah,
sneaking. So
systems and covert, and you can re-roll. You're looking for 12.
if I'm going to spend one plot point to re-roll. Okay.
Plus, you get to include your pilot die.
Yep. Dun, dun, dun. Would electromagnetic shielding help?
No.
Um. So yeah. So fly, mental, sneak, and
No.
systems.
No.
No.
You're rolling the ship now, so it's your fly, ship
Okay.
systems, and ship covert.
Ship ship cover. Dun, dun,
So
dun.
that's your smuggler's delight.
Smuggler's Delight. Okay, yeah, that's a D8 dice. And I'm probably going to have to add some big damn hero dice, but that's for later. Aaron Jesus, bless me, please. Yep, I'm going to add a D12 Big Damn Hero dice.
Or you can spend a plot point and just add their third die
Actually, yeah, I'll spend the plot point.
and keep the big damn hero dice. And you successfully sneak away. You want to describe how you did that?
Basically, the Alliance, I don't know, maybe there was a fire on board with like, the galley, or like, someone spilled coffee on the commanding officer. So yeah, that precise moment that we broke Atmo, they were not looking at the tracking screen, and we just kind of zipped by.
Okay.
I love it. Some guy's
So,
like, Captain, did that thing beep? Nah, nah, no, I didn't beep at all.
yeah, okay.
it, it, it didn't beep, Anderson. Get back to work, you lazy bastard.
Yeah, right.
All right. Makira.
Rule number 1 of D&D: don't split the party.
Yep. Well, you did it. Makira, you. What happened when you got off the ship?
s- I let him as soon as I saw like the alliance members like off the ship. I let let Isaac go, and then immediately hit the button to for like the plank to go up.
Okay.
So like they couldn't get back on right away,
Sure.
and then surrendered.
All right. So they put you in cuffs. They throw a black bag over your head, and they convenient how they just happen to have a black bag with them. And they hustle you off into some vehicle or other. Uh, they throw the body of their comrade in the back with two of the guys, and then your Isaac goes up front with the third guard. Yeah, third guard. And they drive off. Um, they're driving for a long time. Um, it seems, the city is a pretty good city, but you know, you can cross it in about 30 minutes. But you're in the back of this truck for like 3 hours. You're uncomfortable. The seats are hard. Your hands are strapped behind your back. They still got the bag over your head, and the dead guy, his fluids are leaking. So he's starting to smell pretty bad. Um, but after about 3 hours or so, they stop and they drag you out, and you're outside. You can feel the sun on you, and then you go into a building. It smells like a hospital, and then you wake up, or they sit you down in this steel chair, and they take the hood off your face, and you're in this room here with a bunch of scientists and uh, your brother Isaac. And he's like, Ameline, why did you fake your death? Mother was heartbroken.
Oh, I don't know. After the alliance decided to drop, a whole bunch of bombs on top of my head.
Well, I can see why you would want the Alliance to think you were dead, but your family? That's just cruel.
Yeah, and you know exactly the position our brother holds. So didn't
Well,
want to put the family through that.
it, it
Plus, there's nothing for the family for me anymore anyway.
well, um, I guess I'm glad to hear you say that, because I don't think I'm going to tell him that you're alive. In fact, I think you're just what I've been looking for.
Oh snap!
Um, then okay. One of my shipmates just shot an alliance security officer. I cannot imagine like how this will work out in our favor. Am I even under arrest? Like, is this some sort of charade you've cooked up, Isaac?
Oh, you know me too well, sis. Yeah, those were just costumes. They weren't really Alliance. Um,
I fucking knew it.
but we had to make
Attaboy, Felix.
we had to make it
Oh.
we had to make it look good.
Mm.
When you
You
showed up
did
on the
not
security
know it.
tape, when you showed up on the security tape this morning to pick up, I saw my chance. I really needed someone of your qualities for my research, and since everybody
Uh,
already thinks you're dead, god damn
I
it!
don't want to be part of any of your lab rat, Isaac.
Oh, that's too bad because you're dead. You don't get a say.
Yeah, but no. The middle line is Amelia Rogers isn't.
No, but as far as the world knows, she's been arrested for being a deserter.
Sure about that? Cause here's the thing. I think you got a few kinks in your plan here. Um, my friends, while they may some of them might run, they're not gonna stop looking for me.
Oh, your ship took off about 10 minutes after we left. I don't know how they got past the landlock, but good on them. They're very resourceful. So you're left here all alone with me. Tell me, do you still enjoy uh, 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 black tea?
Yeah.
All right. Well, here I'm going to lead you to your new quarters, and then I'll bring us some tea, and then we can discuss your future. All right.
All
Thank you.
right. I seem to be under your care, brother.
Very good. Glad you recognize that. And he'll lead you off to a a room that's about 6 foot by 4 foot that has curiously soft walls and a bunk about 2 foot wide, taking up half the room, and one of those fancy, toilet slash sinks like they used to install on Fireflies.
Lovely.
Yep. He'll put you in the room and cut your restraints, and he'll close the door, and you'll hear like a couple of bolts get thrown. Want to do anything while you're in the room?
Just gonna take account if they frisk me or not.
Uh, no, they didn't.
So I still have the hands of blue wand.
Yep. Yes, you do.
Um, it's she's just gonna look to see if there's any out of this lovely padded cell. Um, if there is like air ducts, like ventilation and potentially ways to get out.
Um, there is a single light in the overhead that seems to be flush with the ceiling, and then there is a 1 inch tall vent that goes along the bottom of the floor opposite the bed.
Does it look like something they could easily just pump in gas into?
Yep,
Guessing.
if they wanted
Yep.
to.
Okay.
I mean, I mean, uh, I don't know how familiar you are with the mechanics of that sort of thing, but it's something they can pull off in the movies easy enough.
Well, she will get. I'm assuming like the bed's bolted down,
It's molded into the floor.
molded to the floor. Oh. At least the sheets, is there even sheets?
Uh, no, but the mattress is only mostly stained.
Gross. Okay.
Say with your brother, the cots have got 27 flavors of semen on them.
Amongst other bodily fluids, yes. Semen's probably the most polite bodily fluid that's in that thing.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry for anyone listening who's, you know, below the age of 18. We've suddenly gone adult
I'm just wondering how he knows there are 27 flavors.
here. You know exactly how he knows there are 27 flavors. He's tried them all.
No.
what, you've never seen The Boys?
Yeah, that's haven't finished watching it yet.
Oh,
It's like,
it gets progressively
How can it,
more disgusting as it goes on.
how can it
Yeah.
get worse than going through a well?
Oh, that opening scene, you mean? Yeah. Well, it manages it. I mean,
Very much so.
Hero Con was
Oh, I
really
saw
impressive.
Heracom.
What's that?
I saw Heracom.
Did you see Hero Con? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we digress. After about 15 minutes, Isaac comes back with a plastic cup with some tea in it. No tea bag, because I don't know. I guess he doesn't want you to hang yourself with it. Uh, it's only mildly warm, so if you decide to throw it at him, you won't scald him. He comes in and says, "Well, let's catch up. So, what did you do for the last 7 years? Have you been like a freighter, operating freighters this whole time?
Not exactly, but it's my recent gig.
Oh, does it pay well?
Traveling around. Eh, it's kinda.
You get to see, you get to travel the verse. I know you wanted to do that when we were kids. I'm glad you got the chance to do that. How's your tea?
But I'm sure it's lovely. She hasn't touched it.
um, I mean, you don't think I poisoned you, did you? Why would I go to all the trouble to poison you when I could have had you shot, or dragged behind us, or hung, or turned over to the facilities, the facilities, the authorities? I don't want you to
Well,
die. I don't want you dead.
you could have just said, "Hey, sis, long time no see. Let's catch up. Go see a play. That's really terrible here, apparently."
Oh my gosh, the
You
theater
know, or
crowd is so lame here. Gosh, they they put on what's that called? The 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 the, the I can't even remember the name of it. It was so bad. Something about uh, pink ladies and thunderbirds and masturbating to vehicles. I can't remember it. It was just awful.
Reese.
I don't think
Grease,
we saw
that's
the
what it
same play.
is. Yeah, it made no sense. It was ridiculous. They're terrible at this. He'll take a sip of his tea. So really, you should try it. It's hard to get this brand out here. I have it flown in special every month.
Must cost quite a bit of credits.
Well, I am well positioned here at Comantics. Uh, so, yeah, it's just a perk. I also have my own lab. What do you think?
Um, love the decor. Not sure about the stain. You're gonna have to tell me exactly why you chose this route.
Well, I mean, I've always been a science geek. And, I went to medical school, but, I saw so many, disfigured soldiers from the war. I thought there's got to be a better way of doing these things. Don't you think? I'm sure you saw your own death and dismemberment. Um, so we've got a program here where we're taking the dregs of society who just can't or won't contribute to the betterment of mankind, and we are making them the ultimate soldiers.
Oh, you know, I kind of like the way I am right now.
Oh, but we're going to make you so much better.
Yeah, like to me that just sounds a lot like really bad things. Just come straight to my mind.
Well, I'll let you think on it overnight, and we'll get started in the morning, okay?
How about we don't?
I'm
You could
sorry.
just
I'm sorry. That option's no longer on the table. You really did break Mother's heart. It was, it was so sad.
and don't you think you'd be breaking mother's heart when found out that you're doing this to your own sister,
Well,
experimenting on her?
I would worry about that if she hadn't killed herself when she heard you died,
Off.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
and then he
What?
gets up and he slams the door on his way out. You hear the bolts click click.
Mm.
So,
She
Elwood,
immediately throws the cup of tea at the wall
it
in distress.
splashes on the wall and dribbles down. The cup does not break. Elwood, you've managed to get off
Yes.
the ship. You've seen it take off and fly evasively through the atmosphere. What are you doing?
Hadn't thought that far ahead.
I'm sorry, what?
I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Oh,
Um, so I'm assuming that the van was long gone by the time I got off the ship.
oh yeah, yep. It was probably about 30 minutes after the mess that you finally got off.
I'm gonna make myself disappear from where I am and find somewhere to hole up, probably in some sort of dive hotel, and then
Okay.
take stock.
Um, you got to look pretty hard, but you are next to a spaceport, so there's some rent by the hour places you can find.
By the hour. We all know what those are used for.
27 flavors of
Yeah,
semen.
short layovers.
Short layovers. Yeah, my wife's out of town. For the next 3 hours.
Okay, I'm going to go there, Patrick, and get myself a room.
Yeah, no problem. You do. Yeah, they look a little surprised when you say you want it for the whole night, but and they don't see anybody with you, so huh. But that's been known
Fine.
to happen from time to time. You're a
Hmm.
little well dressed for their normal clientele, but
All right.
it's the service industry. They see what they see.
I have a thought.
You know.
I'm going to go back to the place where we arranged the delivery from.
Okay.
Is it as a facility of this company, right? The one that you just mentioned before, which I forgot the name of.
Comantics.
Comantix. Comantix.
Comantics.
Okay. Hey, I'm back at Comantix with that chick.
Yeah.
So, hi.
Here, we'll get you up. You're not a midget. Hello, sir. Good to see you again.
Yes. Isaac Rousseau.
Isaac Rousseau. Yes.
Does he work for the company?
Oh yes, he's one of our chief scientists.
Really? Where does he work out of? Where's he based?
I'm not allowed to divulge that information, I'm afraid, sir.
Well, I mean, I have some important information regarding his missing sister.
Well, I'll
I had
be
got his name and I wanted to get in touch with him personally and deliver the information that I have.
if you leave me a name and a number, I'll be sure that he gets it.
I'll give you a contact, yes,
All right.
but I'm not going to give you the information. I have to give it to him personally. It's a legal matter.
Oh, I completely understand. Just give me your contact info and I'll pass it on.
All right, Patrick. I set up some sort of fake account, whatever,
Sure.
email, whatever they do. You
Yeah.
know.
No problem.
Yeah.
Just an anonymous Cortex hole. Yeah.
And then I'm going to check and see if the actual authorities are looking for us. Well, specifically Felix.
Give me a research roll.
I'm so good at that.
Well, that's going to be probably mental operate because you're just searching the web. Oops.
Oh, yeah. You might definitely want to do that. Be
Tornado
careful.
warning. Hold on. Let me set your target number. Oh, okay. There you go. By the way, 2d6 is the base roll for all that stuff. You made it.
I did.
Okay, yeah. Um, the Cortex is a buzz with a ship that broke a landlock. Uh, but there's no mention of Alliance soldiers being killed or any kind of shootout. In fact, if you look a little further, the ship that broke landlock was being held over to pay import taxes, according to the Cortex.
And who was the issue? Who issues those?
Oh, that's just a standard legal announcement that comes out from the.
I'm assuming that this whole planet is owned by the corporation.
In the it is administered by the corporation. Um, you know,
Okay. I'm gonna reach out to the lieutenant.
Lieutenant Osborne.
Hmm.
Okay. You call up to the Herkimer
Hmm.
from your crappy little planet. Let me see. let me give 50% odds on that. One and two no, three and four yes. All right. You get hold of Osborne.
Lieutenant Osborne.
Oh, Mr. Lee, how are you, sir? I don't have any
Fabulous.
word on your salvage yet. I'm sorry. This may take a week or so.
No, it's okay. I was just wondering, do you have any uh what are they called? Waves out for the arrest of anybody from killing an alliance soldier?
Uh, no, no. It's all been pretty quiet here, and the only thing we've had is a a a, a fee dodger.
You know the name of the ship?
No, it's listed here as a Polaris class, but that was it. Didn't you fly a
What else
Polaris
is it?
class?
We do fly Polaris class, but we weren't in dock. I've been here for a couple of weeks. You remember? We were following you in.
A
You
couple of
guys took
days.
off to do a couple of days.
Couple of
The
days.
guys did the delivery. They left almost immediately to
Huh.
take the delivery back, and I had some business here.
Huh. Oh, well, Polarises are pretty common, so
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay.
No, we haven't heard anything.
I
Is
just
would you
I
like
was
me to
down in
repeat for
casino,
something?
and well, I was down in the casino, and somebody is saying that some scumbag had killed a an alliance officer and absconded. So I was just wondering if you'd heard anything.
No.
And I was going to see when my salvage was doing.
Oh well, yeah. We're still at least a week away out from that.
Okay.
There's been nothing that I've heard. That may not necessarily come to me though. That
Well,
seems
you're the
more.
authority in the area, though, right?
Well, yeah, but I'm the authority in space. There's a planetary system for that too.
Okay.
If you're really curious, I can give you the number to the HQ, the planetary HQ. They might be able to help you.
Sure.
And
I'm not going to call him Patrick.
it's six.
I'm not calling them.
That's fine. He's not going to check up on you. He has a million
Okay.
things to do.
Okay.
All right. Now, is your contact information still good for when I do hear about your salvage?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Well, have a nice day, Mr. Lee.
You too. Thank you. Uh,
And
guess I'm just going to wait for what's his name to try to get in touch with me because I don't have any other way to try to find him.
okay. Well, then, seeing as we have a tornado warning in effect for some of our crew, this is not a bad place to take a break and come back in 2 weeks. You
Yep.
guys will have time to think about what you're going to do. That will also
You
give
could.
me time to think what I'm going to do with the party split in three different spots.
Yeah.
Well, you could do is
No way.
maybe.
I know way to fix it.
A way to fix it.
Yeah.
Well, all right then.
I can get in touch with the guys and tell them we can pay this whatever fee. Anyway, we'll
Yeah.
think about it for in 2 weeks' time.
All right. And
All right.
somebody post some notes.
I got notes, but they're kind of crappy.
It doesn't matter.
Nope.
That's probably better than the notes that anyone else took. Because we're all missing the girl from Ohio.
All
Yeah,
I said was Amelia's brother monologues like a stupid Bond villain.
that's what I was going for. Thanks.
You're
No.
welcome. I
It
think you were
was.
going for Doctor No, but I think it came off as Goldfinger.
Uh, I just want to say that this adventure is summed up in 5 short sentences,
No doubt.
and one of them is react to what the crew does.
Nice.
And I want to say,
Uh,
Makira, thank you for the character background that I could use.
No problem. I'm gonna
Stay
go though.
safe.
So
Stay
Yes.
safe.
Go
Yes.
see the
yeah,
show.
like it was just supposed to be rain today. I swear.
Oh, and if you die, let us know so we won't count on you for next time.
I
Oh,
will haunt all of you. It's okay.
the
If you don't hear from me, that's probably how you know. Like either my home has been wiped out and I'm dead, or
Yeah.
I'm out of here. Later,
Okay.
guys.
Good night, guys. Good to play.
later.
See you in 2.
Yep. See you in two.
Bye.